Since its founding, the Working Group on Women in Physics of the International Union of Pure and Applied Physics has been at the forefront of a global movement to support and promote the role of women in physics. Today, we explore the inspiring journey of this group and its transformative impact across some regions and on the global stage.
The creation of the Working Group on Women in Physics arose from a proposal from the Swedish delegation to the 1999 IUPAP General Assembly. One of those delegates, Cecilia Jarlskog, would go on to become the first female president of IUPAP in 2011. Since the very first International Conference of Women in Physics, IUPAP, held in Paris in 2002, delegates from 36 different European countries have participated in at least one IUPAP. Some delegates returned to their country to form their own country or regional Women in Physics working group, whereas other countries such as the UK already had working groups and gender-based initiatives in place. However, IUPAPs have allowed sharing of ideas and solutions, and impetus to keep going, pushing the boundaries of what is achievable. When the UK hosted the 6th IUPAP in 2017, it provided an opportunity to raise the profile of its national gender-related initiatives within the UK itself, as well as the broader community. Also in 2017, Working Group 5 were instrumental in setting up and delivering the Gender Gap project that aimed to measure the gender gap in science and seek ways of minimising it. The project brought together a number of international scientific unions' gender committees, and the success of that partnership led to the creation of the Standing Committee for Gender Equality in Science. Currently, with 24 scientific unions as members, good practice in gender issues can be readily shared between disciplines.
Hi, this is Igor Gledhill speaking from the southern tip of Africa. Africa is a big continent. It's about 8,000 kilometres north to south and east to west, and cultures vary very considerably across the more than 50 countries of this continent. Working Group 5 initiated a country contact system, and it's probably for us the most successful of Working Group 5's many initiatives. There are at least 22 African countries participating. The conference has an unusual format, and it's designed to allow the voices of low and lower middle income countries to be heard and to make sure that representatives are present in person or through grants that support technology to connect. Africa has the highest data costs across the world. In some countries, there are only 1 or 2 physicists who are women. The opportunity to get in touch with other women is really, really significant, because one thing that women in physics discover is you're not alone. I've seen lives changed by this conference. The conference proceedings are often a participant's first paper. And dancing. At physics conferences, delegates bring their dancing shoes, their traditional dress, and their joy to the dancing floor. On another topic, through IUPAP, we've been able to contribute to the International Science Council project on the gender gap in science. New and relevant questions were brought to the survey by the Women of Africa, and Arabic was included as a survey language. Africa is represented on the working group, which runs on an extraordinary spirit of innovation and friendliness. This is important to us. Africa's voice is present at the heart of global physics.
Hi, I'm Kathy Foley. I'm Australia's Chief Scientist, and I've been involved with the IUPAP Women in Physics group for many years. I went to Seoul, Stellenbosch, Waterloo, involved with the Indian online conference this year, and also co-chaired the Australian online conference during COVID. I think over the decades we have created a global community of women in physics who are now working together, and we've just got to know each other in ways which have allowed us to really engage. And in that time I've seen an extraordinary shift, particularly in Western nations where we've now seen women as being part of the everyday and just struggling with pipeline issues and promotion. While in developing countries there's still issues of women not being engaged and being able to engage and be treated equally. So there's ways to go there. There are still strong cultural constraints. But the thing that's been wonderful to see is the impact of digital engagement. Countries that were not able to engage previously are now joining in to conferences which are held online, and this is to be commended. I want to also commend the IUPAP for allowing us to support IT instead of travel for women in countries that have low GDP. And as a result, we've been able to engage and see their contributions. For physics to be at its best, we need to embrace the full human potential. We will create more new knowledge. We'll solve some of the pressing challenges, and unfortunately, many of them are existential to humanity. We know that when women are involved and work, we know that economies grow. And so will be the case for physics. So I want to thank IUPAP and celebrate this wonderful opportunity that they have brought to physics by having the Women in Physics group.
Through decades of dedication, IUPAP's Working Group on Women in Physics has empowered women scientists, transformed communities, and advanced the field of physics worldwide. All of these actions are reshaping the structures of physicist society, benefiting not only the physics community but society at large, by cultivating a scientific culture and raising awareness of the gender gap. Their work is fostering a more inclusive society, inspiring future generations to break barriers and ensuring that the future of physics is more diverse and dynamic. Together, we celebrate their achievements and look forward to the progress that lies ahead.